Northern Myanmar is one of the few remote and unexplored places left in this world. This region extends into the eastern Himalaya, and the terrain is rugged, remote, and extremely challenging. Only one other successful climbing expedition in history has been to this area. In 1996, Takashi Ozaki and Namar Johnson summited Hakabo Razi, currently accepted as the highest peak in Southeast Asia. In the fall of 2013, a team of 5 Americans and 2 Burmese climbers traveled to northern Myanmar to attempt the first ascent at Gamlang Razi and establish that it is higher than Hakabo Razi. The magnitude of this expedition is overshadowed by the interactions the team has with the people of Myanmar, a country that is only recently opening up to the rest of the world. Unlike much of the world, Myanmar feels timeless. Roughly 60 million people live in Myanmar, and most of its people appear unchanged by the modernization sweeping across the rest of the world. White pagodas line the Irrawaddy River as they did in 1930. Burma is a country about the size of Texas, with an undisturbed coastline and a horseshoe of high mountains. It was, and still proves to be, a shrine to Buddhism throughout its colorful cities and villages. 2 great rivers flow through Burma, the Irrawaddy and the Salaween. On these rivers and their tributaries, the people of Burma depend on much for their livelihood. After World War II, Burma seized an opportunity for its independence. General Aung San, the head of this country's delegation to Britain, insisted on Burma's complete independence.
The demand of our people is complete independence.
And on January 4th, 1948, Burma declared its independence from Britain. The Burmese flag was proudly raised as people joined together in celebration. Beginning in 1962, the military gained control of the country, and in 1989 changed the name from Burma to Myanmar. Following in her father's footsteps, Aung San Suu Kyi emerged as a determined opposition leader. Through many trials and tribulations, she grew to be one of the country's most loved political figures.
Clearly, you will be playing a key role in your country's future for many years to come as Burma seeks the freedom and the prosperity and the dignity that not only the people of this country deserve, but people all around the world deserve. So thank you for your inspiring message.
Even in rapidly developing cities like Yangon, traditional lifestyles and strong Buddhist values are woven into the fabric of everyday life.
U Te Za is the chairman of the Tu Foundation and a significant patron of the Myanmar Hiking and Mountaineering Federation.
ကျွန်တော်နာမည်ဥပ္ပေါ်မြင့်ဦးပါကျွန်တော်ကတော့ Tu Foundation ရဲ့အမှုဆောင်အရာရှိချုပ်ပါခင်ဗျာ Tu Foundation အနေနဲ့ကတော့ပညာရေးကျန်းမာရေးမြန်မာနိုင်ငံပတ်ဝန်းကျင်ထိန်းသိမ်းရေးနဲ့ culture ဖြစ်တဲ့ရည်ရည်မှုများထိန်းသိမ်းပေးတဲ့လုပ်ငန်းဖြစ်ပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်နေတဲ့ကတော့ဒီ Gamlang Razi expedition ကို sponsor လုပ်ရတဲ့အကြောင်းရင်းကတော့ Gamlang Razi ကကျွန်တော်မြန်မာနိုင်ငံရဲ့ ARD ရဲ့ကြီးရဲ့မြဖျားခံတဲ့မလိခမြဖျားခံတဲ့နေရာလေးဖြစ်တယ်ကျွန်တော်အပံဝန်းကျင်ထိန်းသိမ်းရေးနဲ့အဲ့ဒါကိုလုပ်ပေးဖို့အတွက်အဓိကအချက်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်နောက်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီတောင်တက်ခီးစဉ်ရကတော့ဆရာဝန်ဖွဲ့လိုက်ပါပြီးတော့လိုက်ကုသပါတယ်ကုသပြီးတော့လမ်းတစ်လျှောက်မှာရှိတဲ့ရွာတွေမှာလိုအပ်တဲ့ကျန်းမာရေးအတွက်ဆေးတွေကိုလည်း၎င်းဖွဲ့မှာပါဆိုတော့ဝေငှပေးရပါတယ်နောက်ပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်ကျန်းမာရေးထောက်ဆောင်မှုရဘုဒ္ဓအောင်မှာပဲကျွန်တော်အခမဲ့စစ်ကူကဖွင့်ထားပါတယ်ရန်ကုန်ကဆရာဝန်တယောက်ထွက်ထားပြီးအချိန်ပြည့်တာဝန်ထမ်းဆောင်ပါတယ်
ဒီ Tu Foundation စေကံကတော့ပြောရရင်ဒီနားမှာရှိတဲ့ရွာတော်တော်များများအတွက်ကိုကျန်းမာရေးစောင့်ရှောက်မှုတော်တော်ပေးနိုင်ပါတယ်ဟုတ်နောက်ဒီမှာကလည်းပြောရရင်ဝေးလံခေါင်းတီးတော့လေလူတွေကကျန်းမာရေးအသိပညာလည်းနည်းကြတယ်ဒီမှာတော့တော်တော်အဆင်ပြေပါတယ်ဒီမှာလာဖွဲ့လာသူတို့အတွက်
Tu Foundation အနေနဲ့ကတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့တူတာအုံမြို့မှာအခမဲ့ဘော်ရာကျောင်းဆောင်ဖွင့်ထားပါတယ်။ကျောင်းဆောင်မှာကျောင်းသားကျောင်း100ကျော်ရှိပါတယ်။ Gamlang Razi တက်တဲ့ expedition ကနေပြီးတော့ရရှိတဲ့ data များအချက်အလက်များနဲ့ပတ်သက်ပြီးစီစဉ်ပြီးတဲ့အခါမှာ Gamlang Razi National Park ကိုလည်းဘောအစင်တမ်းမြို့သားတော်ကြီးတဝိုင်းဖြစ်အောင်လုပ်ဖို့စီစဉ်များရှိပါတယ်။နောက်ပြီးတော့နောက်ဆုံးချက်ကတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့မြန်မာနိုင်ငံနဲ့အမေရိကန်နိုင်ငံသားတို့ရဲ့ဒီတူတွတောင်းတက်ပြီးတဲ့အခါမှာချစ်ကြည်ရင်းနှီးတဲ့မှုတွေကိုတိုးတက်ပြီးတော့ပုံမရင်းနှီးပုံချစ်ကြည်တဲ့ချက်လက်များရရှိအောင်အတွက်ပုဂ္ဂိုလ်လည်းပါပါတယ်။
My name's Eric Daft. I'm from Victor, Idaho. I didn't really know exactly what to expect. You have in your mind what you think you're going to see out here, and you just prepare yourself the best you can.
My name's Molly Loomis. I live in Victor, Idaho. It's sort of rare in this day and age to go to a place where you still have to trek for weeks to get to your objective.
My name's Mark Fisher. I'm from Victor, Idaho. It's truly an amazing opportunity not only to be a climber on this trip, but to be on this expedition as a photographer and a cinematographer documenting this once-in-a-lifetime journey.
My name is Wingogo. I'm from Yangon, and I'm one of the Technical Climbing Club of Myanmar, TCCM. We see a different culture. We can learn how they live, how they study, how they struggle.
My name is Po Bin. I live in Yangon in Myanmar. So I'm a DCCM instructor. My dream is I'm climb to Mount Gamlang Razi.
My name's Chris Nance. I'm part of the Gamlang Razi expedition.
I've never been to a place like this. The jungle part is definitely the most intriguing component of the expedition because when we get to the mountains, it feels like home.
My name's Andy Tyson. I'm from Victor, Idaho. One of the more appealing things about this trip is it's kind of an old school Himalayan expedition, climbing a peak that hasn't been climbed before and that it may be higher than the highest peak. As I was planning the expedition, I came across the Technical Climbing Club of Myanmar as a possible partner. They would be able to help with some of the logistics, and they were very interested in making sure that the Burmese person got to the summit. So I flew over in April and did a training with 9 Burmese climbers in China on Habazushan.
Rope handling ski ဖြစ်မယ်နောက်ကျွန်တော် crevasse recruit training နောက်ဒီ snow walking ဆိုကျွန်တော် camping ski တွေဆိုကျွန်တော်တောင်တက်နဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့တခြားသောအတွေ့အကြုံတွေအများကြီးသူစီကနေသင်ဝင်ရတယ်ဒါ team အသင်းခေါင်းဆောင်ဖြစ်တဲ့ NDC ကနေကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီတောင်တက်နဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့အတွေ့အကြုံနောက်ခုနပြောသလိုအတွေ့အကြုံအများဆုံးသူကိုကျွန်တော်တို့လွှတ်ချင်တယ်လွှတ်ချင်တော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ memory ထဲမှာကျွန်တော်တို့ပြန်ကြည့်တော့ဆိုဒီခီးစဉ်ကအရန်လဲခက်ခဲမယ်လို့ယူဆတဲ့အတွက်ကြောင့်ဟာဘာရွှေ့ချက်မှာသွားပြီးမလေးကျင့်ငင်တွေကကျွန်တော်နဲ့ကိုဝင်းကိုနဲ့ကဒီ Gamlang Razi ကိုတက်ဖို့ဒါသတ်မှတ်လိုက်တယ်ပေါ့
After the team arrived in Yangon, they flew with all of their supplies to Putao, the northernmost town with an airstrip and the starting point for their expedition.
Loaded up, we're headed to the north. Got everything piled up over here. Lots of bags.
Weighing in 76 kg, feeling a little heavy. I'm maybe gonna lose a little bit. We'll see what happens.
I am 2 times his size, exactly.
It's exciting. And it's only gonna get more exciting.
After months of preparation, logistics, and planning, the trek begins tomorrow. The team will have to travel over 175 miles on foot through remote and rugged jungle just to reach the Gamlang Razi Advanced Base Camp.
I think it's 120% humidity.
Kind of hot.
Yeah, so hot.
It's a little rough. The shoes are just filled with water today.
How's the trail?
Oh, you know, pretty dry. I just want to get to the next swimming hole. Honestly, that's all I can think about is the water.
ကျုပ်တရားတွေအများကြီးဖြတ်ရတယ်ချောင်းတွေအများကြီးကျော်ရတယ်ဒီတရားတွေဆိုလည်းအချက်လောက်များတတိလွတ်သွားတယ်ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒီချောင်းထဲကျပြီးတော့အသက်အန္တရာယ်ရှိနိုင်တယ်
Pretty much every time we come upon a bridge, we jump off it. So today we found a really beautiful bridge, a little higher than the last one, and took our sort of midday bath and hopped off the bridge. It's pretty nice.
And as usual, we have this beautiful river and a nice bridge to jump off of.
Pushing about, I don't know, 11 or 12 miles most days on the trail. Yesterday we did 20 miles, and yeah, the hiking's super beautiful.
Organizing an expedition of this scale to northern Myanmar is a logistical undertaking of massive proportions, and without local support, there would have been no way for the team to reach their objective. The Hutu Foundation and its 10-person team were critical to this expedition. They handled all of the logistics on the front end, as well as organized the day-to-day porter and travel support while on the trail. The 10-person cook team kept the expedition fed with amazing food. Porters were found in local villages along the route. Some would join the team for a couple of weeks, while others would join for a few days. All told, there were up to 90 people on the trail at any given time.
I just saw the most gigantic spider crawling on the wall of our sleeping arrangement tonight.
How big's gigantic?
And he was fast, and he looked like the one in Arachnophobia that killed like an entire town. Oh, that's the guy, dude. Dude, I don't want to sleep out here.
One of these nights I'm gonna get a full night's sleep.
Good morning. How'd you sleep? Fine. Slept good? Yeah.
I'm really glad I brought a lot of coffee. I probably drink 3 cups in the morning, maybe a couple in the afternoon, a couple with dinner. I even make my own coffee and mix their instant coffee with it.
Think these folks bite? Can't tell yet. Not bleeding anywhere.
There was a swarm of bees. It was like something out of a Stephen King movie. They were everywhere. So we all just ran down the trail until we found the first spot where they weren't swarming around us.
But the hike today has been pretty fantastic. We've had all these just huge cascading waterfalls that just come out of nowhere. It makes me feel like I'm in Hawaii or something.
There's leeches everywhere. Just pulled a nice leech off my ankle. They don't come off very easy.
Oh, I got a leech right here. It's doing the little slinky dance.
I feel really lucky to be exploring and hanging out in these villages that have really never seen Westerners.
Gamlang Razi National Park is the last stronghold for biodiversity in Myanmar. Located in the northernmost corner of Myanmar, it is characterized by dense primary jungle and subalpine forests with wild, free-flowing rivers carving through unexplored mountains. Because of the threat to its biodiversity and the indigenous cultures that live within the park, efforts are underway to designate Gamlang Razi National Park as a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
ကျွန်တော်နာမည်ကဒေါက်တာသိန်းအောင်ဖြစ်ပါတယ်ကျွန်တော်အဖြစ်1999ခုနှစ်ကနေပြီးတော့2006ခုနှစ်လောက်ထိပေါ့နော်9နှစ်ကျော်အထိကျွန်တော်Gamlang Raziဥယျာဉ်မှာမြို့သားဥယျာဉ်ကိုတည်ထောင်ခဲ့ရပါတယ်ထို့ပြင်ပဲကျွန်တော်တို့လူအရောက်ပေါင်းနေတယ်လူနေနေတဲ့အတွက်လူချီယာအနည်းဆုံး less footprints ပေါ့နော်ဆိုအနေနဲ့ဒီတဘာ